Hey everybody, thanks for watching today's video. Now today I want to crawl up inside your head here and kind of give you what I consider to be probably the holy grail of success in all areas of your life. I know that sounds like a big promise, but hold on. I'm going to explain something really simple to you, something that I've been using lately, and it's paying off really, really well. It's a concept called be, do, and have. Okay, now most people, you may have heard of something like this before, but I want to explain it my way. There's a lot of different ways that people explain this thing, but this is the way that's worked best for me. Let me start off by saying most people focus on the end, the last thing, which is the have. They look at what they have. They want the nice house. They want a nice car. They want a great body. They want to be in shape. They want to find the spouse of their dreams. They look at what it is that they want. And then they go looking at the do part. And they start looking at that list of everything they need to do in order to have. And that's pretty much all the further they go. This probably sounds a little familiar to you. I know it's been my way of operating for a very long time is, oh, I want that. So I start looking at the list of everything I got to do in order to have that. The problem is when it comes to like this carnivore diet that I'm on, where I'm eating meat only, but getting phenomenal results. I'm telling everybody, I'm shouting from the rooftops how awesome these results are. Everybody looks back at me and is like, oh, that's great, but I could never give up X. They could never give up their junk food or their alcohol or their sugar or whatever it is. They immediately say, I could never do that. And why is that? Even though they want the results, they want the everything that you're going to get by having, by going on that carnivore diet, let's say, but they look at that suckage list of the do and say, I can't do that. Where they go wrong and where everybody goes wrong and where I went wrong for so many years is I didn't focus on the be part of it. Okay, they never get to the be because they look at that list of what they want to what they have to do in order to get what they have. They just never get started, or they get started with it and that do list becomes really suckage when they actually do what they need to do, and then they back off very quickly, and then they go back to the way they always were. By focusing on the be first, I'm going to guarantee that you're going to be able to get the success that you're looking for. What is the be? Well, the be is up here. You start imagining the kind of person you would need to be in order to do what's necessary in order to have what you want. Okay, that's why I say it's all up here. So let me give you an example. So let's talk about this carnivore diet. Okay, the end result of the carnivore diet, what I'm looking for is to be in much better shape, to live to 120, which is really what I'm going for. I want to have a very healthy life without sickness, and I want to be fit. All the spoils of doing everything right. Okay, so that's what I want to have. But if I just looked at the do and looked at how much work it's going to take, it's not very attractive for everybody. But in my mind, if I look at, I am now a healthy person that has boundless energy, and I'm going to go through life, I'm going to make it to 120 years of age, in my head, then I could start looking at what do I need to do in order to have it. I don't have that crutch of I'm not that guy yet. In my head, I become that guy. So who am I? Well, I'm a guy who's going to live to 120. I'm going to be fit. I'm going to be in great shape the whole time, boundless energy. So what am I going to do in order to get there? Well, if it's required that I go on such a highly restrictive diet, let's say as this carnivore diet where you eat only meat, if that's what's necessary, that list doesn't suck because in my head, I'm already that person that I want to become. So since I'm up already in my head, I'm willing to do what it takes to have what it is that I want. Very important distinction. Become that person in your head, and it's easy to do the difficult things in order to get what you actually want, to have that big goal that you have at the end. But a lot of people they miss that. Now, don't confuse this with fake it till you make it, okay? Because look, if you're a fat guy that's out of shape, it's kind of hard to fake that you're a guy that's in shape and you got boundless energy when you're just sitting on the couch all day. Okay, it's really difficult to fake that part of it. That's why I'm saying you got to get inside your head. You got to believe it so much, and it's a belief in yourself. When you look in the mirror, you look at that fat guy looking back at you and say, "That's just not me." I don't see that fat guy anymore. I see the skinny version of that guy in there. And then what does the skinny version of that guy do on a daily basis in order to have that rockin' body that I'm going to have sometime in the future? Make sense? I hope so. If you like what you're seeing, please do me a favor. Go down, like this video, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be talking more about mindset, more about my exercise routines and my nutrition, diet plans, things like that. I'm going to show you how I'm going to live to 120 as well. So if you want, go ahead and click that bell. That way you're notified every single time that I post one of these videos. And if you got any questions at all, please post them down below. I'll be happy to answer them as best I can. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.